Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Stephanie. I am a classically trained pastry chef and the owner of a boutique bakery in New Jersey. Today I will be demonstrating how to make a chocolate cake. This is the chocolate cake we use for everything in the bakery. Most of my customers refer to it as our blackout cake because it is so chocolatey and moist. I'm hoping this one can be added to your repertoire. And let's go ahead and get started and make this cake. Before I start mixing, I make sure all of my ingredients are measured. So what I have is 75 grams of cocoa powder, or 3/4 of a cup, 4 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, 400 grams of granulated sugar, or 2 cups, 265 grams of all-purpose flour, or 2 cups, 1 1/4 cup of coffee, cold, and here I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. The first step is to combine all of my dry ingredients into my bowl. Cocoa powder, granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, and the cornstarch, baking soda, and baking powder mixture. And I'm going to start out just mixing these together so I can get the baking powder and baking soda distributed evenly. Now it's time to start adding some of my wet ingredients. First, I'm going to add my eggs. And the vegetable oil. And I'm just going to combine these lightly. And mix these together. The batter is going to be thick, but it'll thin out once I start adding the coffee. Now that all of my dry ingredients are wet, I'm going to slowly start pouring in the coffee while I mix it. And I'm going to give this one final stir with my spatula. Now you can also use a stand mixer for this, and if you do, just use the paddle attachment, but it's the exact same process. So now I'm going to put these into my pans. This recipe will make 2 8-inch pans or 1 9-inch pan. For the pans, I always prepare them with parchment paper on the bottom. This prevents the cake from sticking when I go to unmold it. So I'm just going to divide the batter between the 2 pans. And this is going to go in my oven, my preheated oven, at 275 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'll turn the temperature up to 350 degrees and bake it for an additional 25 minutes. The reason I start at the lower temperature is to help prevent the large dome from forming on top of the cake. So these are going to go into the oven now. My cake has been out of the oven for 2 hours. I let it cool completely. It's unmolded, and here it is. As you can see, it's a very, very dark deep chocolate color. I do believe if you try this cake, it will become your go-to recipe for a chocolate cake. And please do check out our other recipes for fillings on this cake and also how to decorate it. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.